Oh my God. What's going on? Where am I? What happened to my clothes?
Hey, buddy!
Oh my God, thank God, a friendly face, Rohan Joshi. What is going on?
We're in the 90s! That's right, the best years to have ever been in every universe, in every dimension. If you were middle class in the 90s, you had the best life.
Wait, so you're saying we're in the 90s now? Then why didn't you say that before? I have so many good memories.
Went to church in a Maruti 800. Broke the TV if Sachin didn't score 100. No streaming, we keep dreaming. Zina in the VCR screening. Cake and wafers, movers and shakers. Asian Sky Shop sold dummy shapers. Only 90s kids will remember when Akshay Kumar beat Undertaker. 25 people on a scooter. Harry's secret chamber. All the men wore a Brute Dio to their wonderful rose glass PO. No texting, just yelling your friend's name out of the window. Bata for school, Tata for sort, Prince of Persia on Microsoft Windows. Welcome back to the 1990s. All of our mum wore only 90s. बच्चों पे रखे नजर society. There was no anxiety. I mean, there was, but we used to call it unit tests. Cassette or pencil की थी जोड़ी. Underdog beat Deepak Tijori. Shahrukh Marigori. Best part of our story. What a great history.
I mean, it's not history. 90s is just now.
Actually, the 90s technically were 30 years ago. I mean, honestly, not that great a decade. Think about it. Mumbai riots, the things that led to the economic slowdown of 2008, Full House, all became a thing in the 90s. That's right, Full House, 90s.
So you're saying we all make nostalgia-based content because we just want to capitalize on the fact that we all miss being kids?
Yes.
Now that we are in our 30s and our best friend is acidity, metabolism is also shitty. We all are fatty.
Hey, speak to yourself up.
We cannot party.
बहुत नींद आ रही है.
Existence is futility.
Don't worry, dost. ये ले. ये खा.
5-star?
5-star नहीं दोस्त. 5-star 3D.
Well, some things don't change. They just get better.
Ladies, gentlemen, and others, please welcome on stage Sabka Dost, our host, who is very bad at roast, Abhish Mathew.
How you guys doing? Hi. 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 Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much for your generous round of applause. It means everything to me that I can finally cut this and put it every time our jokes don't work. Welcome back. We are almost at the end of our season. Give yourself a round of applause. You guys stuck through the entire season. Whew. That time travel thing was kind of hectic. Talking about time travel, remember technology back in the day? You know, cordless phones came and the job of a serial killer became really tough. It's just a... The sound it makes either sounds like someone dying or drinking water really quickly. Engineers, you recognize that sound as something else. Finally, thanks to cordless phones, we could finally stop fingering the phone going 2, 9, 2, 3, 5, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hello? Sir, is your fridge running? Then go catch it, no? Oh man, not only did caller ID ruin prank calling, but also blackmailing. The only blackmailing we ever got nowadays is, hey, tera Vodafone ka bill pay kar, varna kaat dunga tera connection. Remember when our landline connection was also our internet? You could either talk to your friend on the phone or chat with them online. And now that you can do both, you play PUBG. We learned a lot about Indian history and mythology through the Amar Chitra Katha comics. Have you guys read the Amar Chitra Katha comics? For the people who don't know what the Amar Chitra Katha is, it's a prequel to Amar Akbar Anthony. Critics argue that Amar Chitra Katha has only Hindu characters, but that's not true because sometimes in their stories they needed villains also. That's right. I personally have no issues because, they never printed anything about Catholics. I might not have had Amar Chitra Katha while growing up, but I had white PT shoes, which eventually became brown PT shoes, which eventually became black PT shoes, which eventually became self-pity shoes. My PT shoes look like a reverse shade card for Fair and Lovely. Also, PT shoes, aka Bata shoes, are childhood's biggest lie. Did you know that Bata shoes are not Indian? Yeah? You know it? Well, I didn't. Bata shoes has done so much for India while not being Indian. Bata shoes are the Akshay Kumar of all shoes. Also, we as kids will remember all the 90s middle class dance steps. You know the mother's middle class dance step, which was, your father's middle class dance step. And the 90s parents couple dance. My parents were the original Hulk Hogan and Undertaker tag team. That's why even till today the sound of makes me want to clean up everything and open my maths book because baap aabe kabhi bhi maar sakta hai. Like, That's why mere ghar pe ghanti nahi hai. 90s saw the end of the Cold War, and as a kid I always remember wondering it could have been solved much sooner by Vicks Vapor Rub. Vicks Vapor Rub, also the name of Vicky Malhotra's sex tape. Hello, my soul's Vicky, and today your souls will be rubbed. Indian markets saw a rise in Viagra sales, and old men saw a rise. Yeah? See? I knew it! I knew it you would love that joke. You would love that joke because that joke was that great. Okay. Papa again.
And now, for no reason at all, Kapal Party.
I'm so excited to introduce our guest to you guys. Here we go. Our first guest is an ex-CEO who burst into the stand-up comedy scene by proving that CEOs got talent. He has 2 kids, 1 Netflix special, and millions of views on YouTube. Our second guest is an ex-CEO who burst into the stand-up comedy scene by proving that CEOs got talent. He's got 2 kids, 1 Netflix special, and millions of views on YouTube. This is not an error. Please welcome on stage, with all the love that you could give, the Ajay Atul of the comedy industry, Atul Khatri and Amit Tandon! Hey. Oh. No, yes, thank you. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, all right. Yes. Woo! Yes. Hey. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. Yeah. Take a seat. Take a seat. Woo! Once again, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Atul Khatri and for Amit Tandon. I'm so happy you guys are here. Amit, can I just say?
Yeah.
Can I just say? Our team was very excited that Amit Tandon was coming.
Okay.
And as soon as you turned up, there is a comedian Amit Tandon. Because there is an Amit Tandon
Yeah.
from Indian Idol. How often do you get misplaced
Oh,
for
it's-
that same person?
It's happened a lot of times. In fact, unfortunately, so the other Amit Tandon is an actor. He was on Indian Idol and all, and unfortunately, his wife got arrested in 2016.
Oh.
In Dubai,
Okay.
and we were getting calls every day. मेरी cousin को phone आ रहे, तेरी भाभी arrest हो गई दुबई में. Like, so she's calling me, भैया भाभी मेरे साथ बैठिए. And my wife used to handle me at that time. You know,
She was managing you at that
हाँ, she was managing me, and she's getting calls कि आप 1 लाख रुपए दो हम छुड़वा देंगे. A little before that, sorry, when I was still not on YouTube, I
Right.
went for a show, I think in Nagaland or somewhere, and वहाँ पे poster पे वो वाला अमित टंडन बनाया हुआ. So that's happened. And the weirdest thing is, we moved out of our current house
Yeah.
in Bombay, and the new tenant is that Amit Tandon.
Wow. Have you guys
Amit
ever
Tandons
met?
are there, yeah?
How many?
They're just-
Is he the right one you called?
Yeah. Yes.
Or the one that is available.
Is the Amit Tandon that is available? Oh, nice. I'm so glad you're here, man. I'm just for the people who don't know that Amit and I go back very long. We guys used to do stand-up together back in Delhi.
The first time I saw stand-up, it was Abish, 2010. He was not the main act. He was opening for Papa Seat.
Yeah, but like it's just, you could have just said that you got an
Yeah, the
awe
first guy
from the
that-
audience.
Edit में काट लेना.
Edit mein, I'd be like, was Abish? And then suddenly everyone goes, oh, and we cut to the next
Perfect.
question. But wait, was I that good that it inspired you? Or was I that bad? ये तो मैं भी कर सकता हूँ. It can go either ways.
Huh, nahi, you were doing the guitar thing, so I knew I can't do that.
Yeah.
So you sang a song, so you didn't do stand-up.
Right.
Really, but
ये सब मैं काट के compliment ही छेपूंगा इसमें.
but then CJ came on stage, and then I said, "अच्छा ये होती है stand-up." So then.
Yeah, but actually, the first time, like not the first, yeah, first time I saw, I did my first open mic, and the second show was I was given an open spot where you were performing
Yeah,
as
yeah.
one of the main acts, and I saw Abish performing, and Abish doesn't do stand up; he performs on stage. You know, there's running around, there's eye movements, and this, and guitar, and all that. And I said, oh shit, this is stand up comedy. I don't think I can do it. You know, because there's so much more to than just delivering jokes. You know, yeah.
सुनो
काट डालेगा, बे, काट दे साले को.
अरे तो ये अब तो एपिसोड बस हम दोनों के बीच में डिस्टेंस है. मैं फेस स्वैप करूंगा दूसरा अमित टंडन का. Oh yeah, so we performed together back in the day.
Yeah, back in the day,
But
and-
that was the second performance you'd ever done.
Second performance, and actually, I remember next day calling a friend of mine and saying that, hey, I'm trying to do stand-up comedy, but I saw this guy, Abish Mathew, and actually even Aditi Mittal was there. And both Aditi and you are like very...
Yeah, we're very performative.
Lots of
Yeah,
energy.
yeah.
Yeah. So
both
I
of
said,
them.
listen, I think I have to know acting to get into stand-up comedy. You know, so should I pursue an acting course? You know, and he said, no. Listen, I know this other comedian called Saurabh Pant. So talk to him. You know. So then next day, I called
That's lower energy level. Now I get it.
That's lower.
Now that's something that you
Yeah,
gotta
so
keep,
then
right?
Saurabh said, no, listen, Abish is a chutia, don't look at him. Sorry, I'm just joking. He said, just go and do your stand-up comedy. Just go hit on as much as open mics you get.
Right.
That's about it. Don't get intimidated by Abish or Aditi. Just do your
Wow.
stuff, yeah.
Wow. Wow. You know what? I applaud you for this story. Suddenly, मेरा छाती बिल्कुल Prime Minister जैसा मतलब चौड़ा हो रहा है.
56 inch, yeah.
The first time you did stand-up was not at an open mic.
My daughter, she was 3, so she was in that prep school, and the prep school had their annual function, and they had sent a note that this time we want to have fathers participating, and I thought कि कोई डांस वांस होएगा तो हम steps कर लेंगे, ये सब करवा देंगे वो. No other father volunteered. Obviously अकेला डांस तो मैं करने वाला नहीं. And they're like, अब आप क्या करेंगे? So then I said, I'll do. I just thought okay, I'll do a story about the pain of getting your child into nursery class in Delhi.
Right.
Because at Delhi, there was a big deal about it because the whole process is you get points for everything. कि तुम्हारे अगर parents married हैं तो 10 point, अगर तुम्हारे parents separated हैं तो उसके 20 points हैं. So, हाँ, all of that stuff. So I did a 7-8 minute set about that with the copy in my hand. But I think it went well because फिर एक और स्कूल से मुझे कॉल आई कि क्या आप हमारे यहाँ आके परफॉर्म करेंगे. It for I think 3 schools, all unpaid, so clearly trained well for comedy.
Yeah.
पैसा नहीं मिलेगा, exposure मिलेगा. So
Yeah. You
same as this gig.
You're the only person who's performed at school, same as this. Oh, wow, you know. But like in general, when you were kids, which is...
Yeah, long back.
हाँ.
Were you all... Because you call yourself the horny Sindhi now, Atul. Were you always the horny Sindhi, even in school?
I was in previous birth also.
In previous birth also. But like in school, you were a class monitor and everything.
Yeah, I was.
It's very tough to imagine you as a class monitor.
Yeah, I was a very, very dedicated class monitor.
Okay.
I live in Juhu. A friend and we were neighbors. We used to travel to school. My school was in Bandra. We used to travel together. So we used to come home in the morning, and then we used to go in my car or the school bus. We used to go to school. So one day he came and said, "Listen, I've got school uniform, boys' school, Jesuit school. I was in St. Teresa's Boys' High School. You have to wear like black shoes, proper black polished shoes."
Right.
And that time he bought these new Gola shoes. Gola, for the kids who don't know, like these are the Indian version of Adidas. So he said, "Listen, I've got these 2 yellow stripes. So do you have black masking tape? Because you're going to go to school."
Yeah.
So I had black masking tape, so I gave it to him, and he removed his shoes. I put the tape myself, so made it all black.
Yeah.
And we went to school together. And I was a monitor, and I was in the uniform duty, which means I have to stand there, look at every kid going by and check his uniform. If anything is wrong, pull him aside and throw him out. And my friend walks out. I said, "Hold on." I go to his shoes and remove the marks. I said, "Why are you wearing Gola shoes?" And he got detention. My best friend. And see, this is what it is. I was a friend back at home, but over here I had to fulfill my duties.
Wow.
ये
No, don't applaud at this. Don't applaud. What an asshole. Why would you do that? Your friend trusted you and you're like, Ana, koi nahi, main part. The most fun thing that you've probably done is during New Year's, where
that's
basically a
for
party
the college.
pooper in every way possible.
So that was engineering college time. So engineering college, you never have money. So this was New Year's and we had no money, obviously. And so New Year पे plan बन रहा है कहीं जाना है. You don't want to sit in the hostel and all. So we figure out one cheap ass hotel जिसका 150 रुपये का ticket होता था New Year का. 150 used to be decent money at that time. This is 1994. काफी audience पैदा नहीं हुई थी तुम्हारी.
Yeah, मतलब मैं भी नहीं पैदा हूँ. 94 में पैदा
नहीं,
था.
94.
But पैसे नहीं थे तब.
So 94, and we bought these tickets and we had no idea of the city. We went there and we walked into the hotel and we realized कि वहाँ पे वो छमिया बार टाइप डांस चल रहा है. सिर्फ आदमी लोग आए हुए हैं शराब पी के, वो पैसे उड़ा रहे हैं. And that is the party. साइड पे खाना पड़ा है, तो खा लोगे तो ठीक है, तुम्हारी मर्जी टाइप.
Right.
So हम आधा घंटा तो बैठे, ठीक है. And we couldn't do that because पैसे भी नहीं थे हमारे पास.
Correct.
उड़ाने के.
150.
We had already spent that 150. Now we didn't have money even to come back to the college. हम लोग बाहर निकले and we were walking out. We were dejected कि क्या करें यार, अब पैदल जाना पड़ेगा and खाना भी पूरा नहीं खाया है. And there are like 18 boys, We were walking down and there was this big premium hotel there whose ticket was 800 rupees for New Year. And we were crossing that area and I had some pressure, like,
हगने वाला
I had to take a dump. And they're like, अब क्या करें? Finally there's like, ये होटल है and पर यहाँ तो 800 रुपए की टिकट है. मैंने कहा कुछ भी करना मेरे को जाना. I just walked in and they realized that I walked in and nobody stopped me because by 11:15 जिसको आना था सब आ चुके हैं. बाउंसर भी अंदर पार्टी कर रहे हैं. They realized कि ये तो अंदर घुस गया. Then 17 other boys walked in. सबने दारू पिया, सबने टॉप का डिनर खाया.
Because
and मेरे को हगना था.
Oh man, I would
never ever in the history of poops has there been a more fortunate poop that has happened.
The interesting fact about both of these guys is that both of you have competed in this one competition, got CEOs, got talent.
Yeah.
And he fucked it up for me.
Why?
Huh? How did he fuck it
He
up?
fucked it up for me.
I raised the bar so high, sorry.
I'll tell you why he fucked it up. He won the competition. So the CEOs Got Talent happened in Bombay and he won the competition, all out Bombay. And then the competition was happening in Delhi, CEOs Got Talent. And I was contacted and I was like, yes, would love to. And I called up Khatri and he's like, अरे जीत जाएगा तू. कोई सब लोग चूतिया आते हैं वहाँ पे, तू जीत जाएगा. I was like, okay, done. I just need to walk in and collect the trophy. That's all. But the problem is कि Bombay में talent नहीं था, but this was Delhi.
थोड़ा underhand,
I had to,
underarm,
I had
Two Delhi guys.
underarm high five there. How dare you say that as a person from Bombay?
So this was Delhi. So there was a lot of competition, and so the CEO of Pizza Hut, I think, and he did some amazing shairi.
Oh, he did shairi?
And then there was the commissioner of police, the traffic commissioner of police, and he was amazing on flute. And there were some good guys who did singing and all that. Finally, I came second, as a runner-up. And मेरे के बाद जो third आया, they were very happy. And my family is looking at, तू खुश क्यों नहीं है? And I'm like, खतरी ने जो मेरे दिमाग में डाला था कि तू first आएगा. अब मैं second आया हूँ, मुझे खुश होना चाहिए, but I'm like, okay. Yeah.
Now, Atul, you graduated from Jai Hind College, which is a college in Bombay. I have no idea about the dynamics of colleges in Bombay. I'm from Delhi. On an echelon of all colleges, where does Jai Hind rate?
Actually, that time when I went, I think it's still now, but I did science.
Huh.
So science, it was a top college. Not because Sindhi quota.
Jai Hind has Sindhi quota?
Jai Hind was like my dad went to Jai Hind.
Yeah.
It's like parampara and all. Like my brother went, my sister went to Jai Hind. In fact, both my daughters went to Jai Hind. Yeah. So it's like a.
And there's no quota.
There's no quota.
There's no quota.
We are very
It's
intelligent.
just that.
Very intelligent.
Yeah.
So the entire family technically went to
So
Jai Hind?
basically, Jai Hind, if you're a Sindhi, they write name, you should write Sindhi. Age, Sindhi. Caste, Sindhi. Community, Sindhi. Nationality, Sindhi. And they just say, Acha, Sindhi, come on, get it.
So you said your entire family has gone there, and
Yeah.
did your wife also study there?
No, she was in St. Xavier. She's a Punjabi, so they were not allowed.
Oh, they were not allowed.
She went on merit wherever she did. Like,
She went on merit, you went on quota system.
Yeah, shut up. Huh.
That's good. Are you a huge Jai Hind fan? Are you like, do you support every time Jai Hind does it?
Jai Hind, yeah, Jai Hind.
Yeah, which college did you go to? Okay, never mind. Amit is like, which one is
I did my MBA from IIT Delhi.
What
No, the engineering
college
was
did you
in
go to?
Punjab. It's called GZS CET College.
Did you say CBZ?
No. GZS CET College.
Oh,
Can you
What's the full form, yeah?
What is the full form?
What is Z
Can
for?
anybody get?
Zulfikar? No.
No.
Then.
Okay, let me tell you.
Huh.
It's Gyani Zail Singh College of Engineering and Technology.
Gyani GZS?
वो अलग बात है. Gyani Zail Singh had studied till 8th standard himself, but
Speaks volumes. But what? It's an engineering college.
yeah, it's
and
a
where is
proper
it?
government engineering college. You have to,
Pass.
you have
Right.
to get a rank. You can't be born in a Sindhi family and get in there. You got to score well. So
ओह नंबर 2 अब नंबर 1 पे जैसे कि आप देख रहे हैं यहाँ पर अमित और अतुल के बीच में काफी फाइट चल रहा है दिल्ली बॉम्बे ये नहीं इंजीनियरिंग कॉलेज और सिंधी कोटा के बारे में भी बात करते हुए आगे निकलते हैं अगले प्रश्न की तरफ अतुल योर लव स्टोरी इज वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग नाउ I remember there was a comedian, there's a comedian, Vipul Goyal, you probably checked him out. Atul had invited a lot of comedians to his house for like a lunch or something.
Long time back,
Long time ago when, Atul thought we were all nice people. He invited us over and Vipul Goyal came up. And now, just for context, Atul lives in a very fancy house. He comes up and says these 2 lines to Atul, which like my head blew away. One line was, as soon as he entered your house, he was like, Sir, आपके तो बस jokes cheap है. I was just like, तूने मेरी बात मुंह से छीन ली. And the second he said, Sir, wife भी बड़ी hot है. And I was like, अरे. What?
No, his was, sir, आपकी बीवी तो बड़ी hot है.
Yeah, correct.
Like how the fuck did you get her? Like it was like that kind of a thing. Like,
Yeah, he's very surprised. But
that's something that everybody has been wanting to say. It's just
नहीं, Amit, आप मत बोलो. Your wife is watching.
bloody Delhi guys.
Oh. So how did you guys meet? Was that love story or was
Yeah,
it
it's a love
arranged? Because
story,
she's Punjabi, I'm guessing
Yeah,
that
love
might not
story.
have been a
Love
smooth.
story. I think in 85, 86. She was in St. Xavier's College. And I was engineering college, last year engineering.
Right.
And I thought, कि engineering last year hai, now it's now or never. A friend of mine, a common friend who knew both of us.
Yeah.
And he was he used to stay in Bridge Candy in town. And his parents had gone for a world tour.
Right.
And that time world tour was like parents go away for 3 months. So he said, okay, let's convert your house into a discotheque.
Huh.
3
Obviously,
months अभी
because
3 months है. And we were engineers, so we designed the lights, somebody speakers, and we made a discotheque in his house that we'll party like Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We'll party at your house. And my wife Shaguna, she also used to stay in Juhu, but I didn't know her. But this friend Shakir, he knew her. So he said, okay, we're coming to Breach Khani, just pick her up on the way. So, and a lot of other friends also. So like every weekend, more or less, we used to all party together. And I used to pick her up. Yeah, so somewhere that's how we got to know each other, and we like dated for 3 years before we got married.
what about you? Because I have met your family. I've met your family also.
Yeah.
I've met both your kids. Your kids have acted in so many of your smaller sketches that you did on YouTube. How do they take your jokes? Because most of your bits, especially a new special that's going to be coming out,
Yeah.
is dedicated to your kids.
So for them, my importance basically is कि इसकी वजह से हमें बाकी कॉमेडियंस को मिलने को मिलता है कि
आपकी और मेरी स्टोरी सेम है.
मेरे कारण मतलब लाइक हमारे बाप के कारण जब जाकिर घर आता है हम जाकिर के साथ फोटो खिंचवा लेते. दैट्स माय इंपॉर्टेंस एट माय होम.
I have a question.
हाँ.
अभी तक मेरे को क्यों नहीं इनवाइट किया आपने? They're okay with your jokes, right? There's a lot of material that you do about.
हाँ, so they ask. So the problem is आजकल बच्चे कुछ ज़्यादा एक्सप्रेसिव हो गए. उनको ज़्यादा ही हम मुंह खोलने देते. So they're like, पापा वैसे तो रॉयल्टी देनी चाहिए आपको हमें. That's what he's been asking for. Like, we 2-4 साल रुकेंगे उसके बाद ये सू ना कर दे मुझे बस वही है. So 12वीं के बाद फंडिंग नहीं कर रहा इनकी एजुकेशन.
Yeah, but your wife manages you and she manages the kids also.
She used to manage me for 2.5 years, and it was very weird because, you know, when you're managing somebody, so you upsell them. So this is,
Don't tell us secrets. We are not worth that much money.
she's talking on the phone and she's like, so Amit, one, you need to pay every penny in advance, and, you know, then he'll travel this class, and then, you know, this is the hotel that we need, and this and that. Oh, all the nakras that a manager is supposed to do, and like this, that. And I'm standing on the side, and this is actual scene. I'm in the kitchen, I'm making tea, and I'm like, Sonal, patti thodi aur dalun ki nahi dal? I'm doing that at home.
But doesn't it feel good when your wife is saying good things about you?
Only
on the
on the
phone to
phone.
someone else. Like, yeah, Amit is one of the best comedians in the country. हाँ, इनका लाख, मैं बोल रहा हूँ 10-15 लाख है इनका cost. हाँ, इतना ही है. हाँ, ठीक है, deal कर दिया. ओए, चाय ला. Now we've performed together a lot of places.
Yeah.
We have performed together a lot of places, and most of the comedy gigs are very weird. Is there a most weirdest place that you've ever performed at? What's the weirdest gig you've ever done?
I performed at Tihar Jail. That is one of the weirdest gigs.
Like you were in Tihar jail?
Inside Tihar Jail.
Like did your
Jail number
children sue
3.
you and that's why you went?
No,
into-
no.
Was it for the other Amit
That
Tandon
was-
case? No.
No. So this is the story. This is like long time back. It was me, Zakir, and Bharti Singh.
Yeah, correct.
So Bharti Singh was a star at that time. And there was this big channel that came in and they said, we have a spread the cheer campaign happening where we want you guys to perform in places where there's sadness and this and that. And sadness है तो अब मेरे को लगा कहीं वो ओल्ड एज होम में करवाएंगे हॉस्पिटल में करवाएंगे मतलब सैडनेस यार उसकी जेल की सैडनेस थोड़ा सैडनेस है तो डिजर्व करते हैं. And this was end of December. We go there and there's this huge football field sized area inside, you know, and there's a big stage. The people have not yet come and they was like आप वेट कीजिए पौने घंटे बाद शुरू आधा पौना घंटा लगेगा. And we are sitting this is तो बैठे बैठे आदमी क्या करे बैठे वहाँ पानी पी रहे हैं बात करें पानी पी रहे बात 3-4 बॉटल वो छोटी वाली पी ली. And this is December end in Delhi.
Yeah, it's really
The temperature is like 2 degrees and it's open area, so एक आधा डिग्री और नीचे. So आधे घंटे बाद you got to pee. Why are half my stories around peeing and pooping?
Your best life incidents happen when your bodily functions want to
Yes.
go. Yeah.
So I had to pee and I told that one of those police guys, I was like, I have to go. And he told me कि कांस्टेबल के साथ जाओ. मैं वो कांस्टेबल के पीछे चल रहा हूँ चलते चलते आई रियलाइज एक लेफ्ट लिया राइट लिया. वी वर इन द सेल्स.
Oh.
So apparently there is no public toilet inside of Tihar jail.
They don't have, visitors के लिए थोड़ी होगा.
कोई विजिटर ऐसे दिखते हैं वो जाली वाले वो होते हैं ना वो वही होते हैं विजिटर.
फिर आपने कहाँ जाके मुता?
Inside a VIP cell.
There is a VIP cell.
So there are VIP cells. It's basically a standalone room जिसके आगे वो लोहे के वो बने हुए सलाखें, वो जो बार्स होते हैं वो प्रॉपर स्टील बार्स हैं. So there's not even a wall,
हाँ.
steel bars. And he opened the door and said, जाओ. So there's this room which has a cement bed. उसके पीछे बाथरूम है, बाथरूम और रूम के बीच में कोई दरवाजा नहीं है. So whatever you're doing, you're visible outside.
Oh, nice.
One, that experience of walking into a cell when somebody opens the door is scary.
Yeah.
अब मैं अंदर and I'm, you know, now I'm peeing and I'm looking back कि वो बाहर खड़ा है ना. अरे कोई गलती से ही दरवाजा बंद कर दे, मजाक वहां तो तुम ऊंची आवाज में भी नहीं बोल सकते कि ओए.
Yeah.
So first time in my life I was happy that somebody was watching while I was peeing. तो करीबन 1000 लोग they've come in, around 1000 people. It's a football field size room. वो आए and I was looking at them and then I was looking at the TV channel guys कि तुमने इनमें चेयर स्प्रेड करना क्यों है? नहीं तो पहले कोई डाकू है, कोई कुछ है, कोई क्या जरूरत है इनमें? Then the second problem is इनके लिए मैं परफॉर्म क्या करूं?
What did you do?
All the politicians in the house make some noise. No.
Hey guys, what do you do? Hi, my name is Amit Tandon. Before we start, let's talk to the front row. What do you do, sir? Murder? Okay, no problem. What do you do? Oh, pillaging? No problem. Talking about pillaging, so mera beta. Was that a good show? Was that a bad show?
अरे it was not about the show anymore. Because वहाँ content कुछ कर नहीं, like I can't talk about my wife because in all my wife jokes, मेरी wife dominating है मेरे jokes. But इनकी wife अगर dominating थी तो वो आज दफन है. So it's are you
दफन है. What's the weirdest place you performed at?
So, I mean, I performed a place in one of the Emirates in UAE. I mean,
Huh.
the Emirates, UAE has 7 Emirates, Dubai, Abu Dhabi. I performed in Ajman
Oh, I didn't know.
for an auditorium of 2,400 capacity.
Okay.
And audience size was 18. And out of that, I think 10 guys were the part of the sound and light. तो खत्म कर तो हम उठा के लेके जाए. And I think 4 people from the organizing committee and I think 2 people are my friends who came, 18 people. And the organizers told us that we have sold out 2 shows. The 6 o'clock show, 9 o'clock show, we have sold out 2,400, 4,800 people are coming. And we are driving inside the auditorium at 5 o'clock for the 6 o'clock show. And I see 2 cars parked, So I said, maybe, there's a parking lot behind. Maybe Ajman has an amazing transport, public transport. That's why people don't take cars,
Yeah.
And it was a big scam. I don't know, some scam where finally they merged the shows. And even after merging the shows, there were only 18 people.
What, that was not a show. That's a
Yeah.
Sharma Anke ke ghar pe dinner.
And I asked the organizer, he's saying, no, you have to do your 45 minutes. So, and I did 45 minutes to this Titanic where 18 people were sitting, took my money and ran out of Ajman. Yeah. Also, I performed in Antilla recently. So,
Oh, nice. For the people who don't know Antilla, Antilla is the Jenga in Bombay. Yeah, how was the Antilla performance? I've heard it's a beautiful building.
Yeah.
And I know that even EIC in general, when you were with EIC,
Yeah.
they get a lot of opportunities to perform for the Ambanis. And
EIC got opportunity only because of me.
oh, really?
No.
Please tell me. I'm not editing this out.
No.
Not editing
We
this out.
went together to perform. EIC
Okay.
guys, we all went together to perform. It was from one of their pre-wedding functions and we had a great time.
Like, what were the jokes about? Did they censor it?
No, they didn't censor it. So,
Porn jokes might not be allowed because
obviously.
Jio mein porns vairs allowed nahi hai.
No, all that was, they told us to, they told us to censor all that thing. But that time EIC had this Modi song. And they told us to do it.
Really?
Yeah, they told us to do it there. And there's a line over there and which says that, Modi ne something that 4G free mein diya, all thanks to his friends in Antilla. There was a line.
Yeah.
So we said, hey, can we keep this line? And they said, we want you, we've called you only for this line. Yeah. Anant, the younger son, it was his some birthday or something, so they called us for that. And so we actually got it in his contract.
That use this line.
Yeah, we are allowed to use this line. Tomorrow don't. Like, we have to live in this city. So don't please do it. But they were very, very sweet, honestly.
Yeah.
And it was amazing gig we all had. And they were like honestly, genuinely, they're very sweet and humble people. So
Yeah.
And we had a great time performing over there.
Shit, not bad.
But EIC kind of broke down after that. That's a different story.
internal crisis started happening.
Somewhere down the line, they were.
So then they're like,
something
yeah.
that happened.
Thank you so much for coming. I've got 2 gifts for both of you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
amazing. Yeah.
कुछ तो पैसे तो नहीं है पर देखो हमें पैसे चाहिए होते हैं हमें बच्चे पालने हैं We got to send our
Sir,
kids
consider this
to be
comedy
apart.
as an art form. ये business नहीं है. This is for Atul. Please pass it to Atul.
Thank you so
There you go.
much.
Yeah. Why don't you open that up for a
Not too
sec?
heavy.
It's not too heavy. I don't want to
You want
compare.
me to open it?
Yeah, please do. And this is for Amit. Size पे मत जाइएगा, sir. It's about how you use it.
Okay. Oh,
For Atul, we've got 4 T-shirts with
Oh,
Jai
Jai
Hind
Hind.
written.
Oh, amazing.
With for
Wow.
you and your entire family because you're such proud Jai Hindites. Jai Hinder. There you go.
that's very nice. Thank
Yeah,
you.
and for Amit, we've got something that you could wear every day. It's a it's a hoodie that says
Will the real Amit Tandon please stand up? Oh,
so that next so next time you go to a corporate show, they're like, sir, ये तो गाना नहीं गा रहे हैं, बात कर रहे हैं, तब से music orchestra भी नहीं आया है, sir, ये क्या हो रहा है? But thank you so much for coming. I'm very excited. We're going to play a game with the 2 of you. This has
Yay!
been
I love
crafted
games.
specifically according to your strengths and weaknesses. It's time for us to go into game time. Oh, yes.
yeah.
And now, for no reason at all, Freudian slip. The goal of life is nothing but.
Welcome to Games Period. We're going to play our first round. It's called Khoja Mere Khoja. Thank you very much. We have 2D maze that leads to a 3D 5-star. You have to make Ramesh and Suresh reach their 5-star 3D without getting lost, which is very difficult considering there is a 5-star 3D involved in the equation. Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna count on the count of 3, 2, 1, go! From the top down. यहाँ से नहीं, ऊपर से नीचे. Okay, Atul has been very nicely, okay. Okay. Oh, Atul. Hey, U-turn माना allowed नहीं है इसमें. All right, okay, pens off. Pens off. Okay. A genuine question. This is such an accurate way. Did you decode this before?
No, I was just following where I could see that there's no. Jai Hind, they teach you.
और सर ये आपके GSK में यहाँ पर आके U-turn मार के वापस क्यों आ गए? You went here like, fuck, वापस निकल.
दिल्ली में हम कहीं से भी यूटर्न मार लेते हैं. So it's
I expected you to go, हट मैं. If you're wondering, this is Gurgaon. All right, good. The first round goes to Atul Khatri. Everybody, please give him a round of applause. Time for us to go into round 2. Yeah. All right. Why spell with your mouth when you can spell with your head? Which brings us to our next round, which is called Head Writer. We're going to give you a bunch of words that you will have to get me to guess.
Okay.
But except using your words, you will have to use your head, which is why we give you such amazing wigs so that you can full headbang this through.
Okay.
All right, good. It's a very simple game.
Right.
So, as you guys, have you ever put a wig on before?
no.
Oh, good. So, there's a first for everything. Okay, nice. All right, I want to see how he puts it up. Yeah. Oh, dude, very nice. Okay, how about you?
Yeah.
Atul Khatri. You do look very nice with the wig.
Okay, let's go for it.
All right, you ready? Take
Yes.
your positions.
Okay,
Take your
this way.
positions. I've got words inside this. One word, and your time starts now. R. Okay. R. अरे जल्दी सर 15 सेकंड. U. T. अब ये क्या मुझे दिखाओ ना आप.
They're fucking cheating you, Delhi guys.
E. सर कर्सिव नहीं, आप कैपिटल्स बताओ ना. कर्सिव में मेरे को कैसे समझ आएगा? R-E-O-U, R-E-U. C, R-E-C, rec. And time's up. R-E-C, R-E-C-O, record. Recording. Anyway, I've got only one chance. Was it record?
Recover. Now Atul will learn from my mistake.
Yeah.
Your time starts now.
Bastard.
ए तुम लोग मत बताओ. ए क्या है? फिर से करो.
अरे बोला ना
हाँ, S ठीक है ठीक है. S S S. One is S.
हाँ.
Two. U. S U. हाँ. M. S U M. S U M. ए चुप चुप. Some. Double M. Okay. A. Sama. हाँ. A. R. Summary.
Yeah.
Yes. Good job. Very good.
Where are you? Okay.
सबको high
Learn
five.
from my mistakes.
All right. Good. You got 1. You got 0. One more word. Here we go. And faster. मतलब rock concert, not.
But
I. R. Okay. IRC. Indian Railway. Okay. Oh, IRO. Irony. Yes, got it. Your turn. Well done. So 1-1. Now it's 1-1. Okay, here we go. Should buy down. Okay, here we go. Your time starts now. Go.
Bastard.
अरे मेरे को मत दिखाओ ना.
अरे
P. PR. E. PRES. Press. PRES.
आगे तो बढ़ना
अरे
चाहिए.
आगे बताओ ना. And time's up. Okay, hold on. PRES. Presence. What is it?
You bastard, give me prescription. You're taking 2 hours to do it. You cheat.
Okay. Now that you're both on 1-1, I am going to be wearing your wig, and I'm going to be trying one of these out, and whoever gets it wins this round.
Okay.
So can I have yours? Okay, thank you very much. Let me show you how a professional gets to do it. You can go right over there.
I can remove this now.
No, it's required. Okay, ready? Okay, बताओ कब time start कर रहे हो? Time
कितना 30
Start.
seconds?
20.
go. 10 seconds. Sorry, 30 seconds.
Start.
Okay.
A. P. D. Okay. Oh.
क्या दो हैं क्या?
एक ही हो. ADO. हाँ.
20 seconds हो गए.
खत्म. Time up. P. Adopt.
Adopted.
T.
Time हो गया. It's 30 seconds.
Okay,
is
okay.
over. 30
Ready,
seconds
ready,
done.
yeah. Adopt. Adoption. Adoption.
Yes,
Adoption.
correct.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Atul Khatri wins this round. Yet again. No, who won?
I told him to look at the time.
अरे I was not even trying. अरे
Next time for us to go to the next round. All right, our next round is called Abish Says. Now, it's very simple. Consider me your wife. Whatever I say, you'll have to do it.
Yeah.
As long as I say Abish Says before it, whatever task I have in front of me, you would have to do exactly those tasks.
Okay.
Whoever I and the audience feels did it better wins each round. And this is going to be a really fast-moving round. So you guys know about being really fast, right?
Okay.
Cool. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
You guys are still here, no? Good. Okay. On the count of 3, 2, 1, go. Abish says, raise your arms. Okay, Atul. Abish says, rub your tummy and pat your head. Okay, Atul, faster, man. Touch your right cheek with your left hand. Oh! Abish says, take off one piece of clothing and accessories and hand it to me. खड़ा ये सबसे ज्यादा टाइम लगता है. Okay, go.
It was supposed to take.
It's supposed to be faster. Okay, Abhi says, do whatever till I say stop. How are you both? Okay, stop. Wow. Are you the same person? Abhi says clap once. Abhi says clap twice. Now clap thrice. Hey, Abhi never said it. Atul, here we go. Stick your tongue out. Oh, Abhi never said anything. Abhi says take a last step ahead. दोनों पीछे क्यों गए? Abhi says take a step back. Subish says that take a step ahead. That's not me. Good. Abhi says follow me. No, on Twitter. Don't worry about it. Abhishek says jump. Abhishek.
I didn't jump. I didn't
It's like
jump.
Chidiya out, but with a full body.
Almost.
Abhi says look into the camera and says subscribe to this YouTube channel.
Subscribe to my YouTube channel called Atul Khatri.
And Amit wins. Amit wins this round fully. He gave the subscription. There you go. Well done. Now we have the winner with us. Can I have both your arms right?
Give the trophy. Let me guess.
Huh?
No.
Coffee?
Like trophy, yes.
Oh, trophy. मैंने कहा सर आप गलत शो पे आ गए. यहाँ पर आपको actually बस coffee मिलती है with a C. Who's the winner?
Abhish says Atul Khatri. No.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. But today the game winner undoubtedly is none other than Mr. Atul Khatri. Atul Khatri. And Amit Tandon. You know what? Both of them are winners. Once again, give them a round of applause. Thank you so much for coming on the show. So happy you guys made it. Thank you for coming on the show.
Got Talent also. I was the runner-up.
Again,
That also is
it's
two
just
bucks.
like Steven's Got Talent. Thank you so much for coming. Don't go anywhere. We've got Son of a Beach picks coming up for you. Have a good night, you guys. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you, guys.
Bye.
Thank you so much.
On Son of a Beach Picks tonight, we've got for you an artist whose name is Yorchin. Thank you so much for coming to our show.
Thank you, good sir.
Little known fact about Yorchin, aka Rakshit Tiwari, is that the Son of a Beach soundtrack was also composed by him.
It is correct.
It is correct, and I've heard that you spent hours and days and months and multiple drafts of that track before it became perfection.
That was correct. A lot of time was spent on those precious 40 seconds, sir. Yes, sir.
It's a good track. I'm trying to give you a compliment.
Glad, sir.
Take it.
Glad, sir.
Take compliment. Keep. What track are you going to be playing for us today?
It's a track called Love Important.
All right.
I've just got done writing it. In fact, just before this episode airs, the track's going to be out along with the video.
Oh, nice.
So that's going to be fun.
All right, so go check it out. It's available now on your YouTube channel, which is which is Yorchin.
Yorchin.
Yorchin. Check it out. Check out the track. And for you, we give you on Son of a Beach Picks, Yorchin, everybody.
Awesome.
You cannot leave me, I won't walk out to wipe your snot. I took you outside and fed you what was right and never let it wither. Break open your thoughts, you're causing me to pause, go over my lines. I gave you all I could, but never thought I should, it was a little tight. I'm an impotent love, I'm an impotent love, I'm an impotent love to you. I'm an impotent love, I'm an impotent love, I'm an impotent love to you. You get me out of bed, and now it's my time, and you should get it right. But you say you're a priest, that you can hold your breath for more than I can mind. It isn't all about your little bomb side, your little sideburns. I should have had many, I should have done more, I should have left you out. But now I'm all alone, the chips are my friends, and you are not around. I'm an impotent love, I'm an impotent love, I'm an impotent
next episode of Son of a Beach.
Oh no, it's a time bomb!
Those cocky bastards left it here conveniently for us to find. Ha! Ha! Oh, hold on, dude. We slept 20 minutes left.
Oh, we'll solve this in 2 seconds.
Dude, otherwise where's the fun, dude? You gotta save it for the end, dude. Otherwise, where's the fun, dude? What do you feel like doing, dude?
Oh, I have an idea.
Boop, bap, boop, bap, boop, boop, bap, boop, bap, boop, bap, boop, bap, boop, bap, boop, bap. Mami, कैसी है?
मम्मी कैसी है? मेरा भी है। हाँ भाई, साइड वाला कैसी है?
साइड वाला तो चल रहा है। And then she told me that it wouldn't fit inside the overhead baggage, and I was like, how dare you? No, it's okay. Come. All right, 20 seconds left. Let's do this.
All right,
Save some lives, man.
cutting wire now. Cut.
All right, still taking. Do something.
I cut the wire.
No, cut the other wire. Cut the other wire.
Cut that wire.
Cut the. What's
What's
going on?
Oh no!
What the hell? Do something.
The flux capacitor is broken.
Hey, thank you so much for watching this episode of Son of a Beach. Make sure you check out the rest of the episodes from all our seasons. And this button right over here, if you click here, you will get 50% off on my friendship. That's the subscribe button. Also share this video. But most importantly, special shout out to 5 Star 3D for coming on board as a sponsor.